When I first got posted here to Jerusalem, my old sergeant back in Rome, he says to me, he says, now, you take my advice, son. You watch your back there real good, every step you take. Because in Jerusalem, you never know what you're going to get. Boy, was he ever right. You want to know why? Religion. Pure and simple. Religion. Now, my papa, he was God-fearing man. He taught me right from wrong. I got sent to church regular. But these people, they just fanatics. God is all they ever think about. And that sure ain't no way to live. Why, they got rules for everything. What you wear, what you say, what you eat. One guy in my regiment just a month back, he took a bullet through the head. You want to know why? For eating a bacon roll. He just eaten a piece of bacon. And they shot him right there and then, right outside their own temple. Bacon. Why, my mammy used to say, if you can't cook it in bacon grease, it ain't worth eating. Well, sure don't hold with that in Jerusalem. No siree. Anyhow, this week the captain, he says, okay, now, you got to keep your eyes peeled next 7 days because they got one big party coming up, what they call Passover. And if I could pass over it, I sure as hell would. He got a great sense of humor. The way you're going to survive, make a joke of things, you know? Well, he says, over the next 10 days, half the country near enough going to be passing over Jerusalem. And they ain't all going to be here just to bring in their mamas an Easter egg. Ones you got to watch real good, they coming down from the north, from a place called Galilee. Trouble coming from the north. Well, that sure didn't come as no surprise to me, trouble coming from the north. We got that back home long time. So I said, yes, sir, that's fine by me. We ain't gonna need telling twice we see any Yankee Jews. Well, he laughed. Like I say, he got a good sense of humor. That's right, son, he says, you keep your eyes peeled. But hear this, you man. This here week of Passover, we are here in a containment capacity. We here to keep the lid on things. Colonel says he don't want no big trouble. Do not, therefore, under any circumstances, use your weapons more than the absolute minimum necessary for the purposes of restrainment. You will hear abuse shouted at you. You will hear abuse shouted at Rome. You will hear abuse shouted at the emperor himself, and you will pay no heed, you hear? Because in among that crowd we got surveillance. Some of they troublemakers, they're going to come right out in the open and tell it like it is. That's how we get to know them, nice and friendly. Then over the next 3-4 days we can take our time. Go pay them a call one night when they ain't so preoccupied. That's what holidays are for, getting to know your neighbors. That's pretty much how it was. My platoon got deployed close enough to Temple Gate. We there keeping a good eye on everything, and sure enough there's one big crowd gathering. Well, I hear them say how some preacher man coming by real soon. Well, down home that wouldn't be no big deal. Hell, we had a revival meeting once a month regular. But here in Jerusalem, like I say, religion ain't just about wearing your Sunday go to meeting hat. Religion, politics, they all mixed up here like a bowl of grits. Then word comes along how this preacher's parade fixing to come on through. So we just moves the crowd off the road to make a thoroughfare. Pretty soon this guy comes along. Why, then I near enough laugh out loud. You know why? 'Cause he just riding through on a little old Jenny donkey. He sure didn't look like no troublemaker. He looked peaceable enough to me. Then looks ain't everything. Oftentimes they the dangerous ones. Some sure got that whole crowd of people fired up. A few of his team, they all whooping and hollering like the rest of the crowd. Of course, this ain't just another ball game at Legion Field. They calling out something religious here. And I hear later, he done stirred up some trouble in the stores by the temple there. And like I say, that's easy enough to do. Maybe he was fixing to eat a bacon roll. Well, I reckon if it was up to me, I'd want to pull him in and see what he was made of. I hear his name anyhow. They call him Jesus, son of Joseph. Oh, and sure enough, he is from Galilee. Trouble coming down from the north? Mm-hmm. Now, ain't that just a coincidence?